Way too up in me now, way too up, can't bring me down. Motivate you like a preacher, I just pray to God I reach you. Lift you up just like a pastor, spend my life ducking disaster.
Yo, 420 Kids live direct in effect, Oklahoma City, bound to Chi-Town, all the way to D-Town. Miss Khalida, knowledge is key. Dirty Mac, and what's happening? What's the business?
God, body.
In today's episode, happy Friday, fantastic Friday, fabulous Friday, freaky Fridays. Tonight's episode, we got rap music and violence, the influence on the youth. Tell me about it. Let's talk about it.
Hey,
let's talk.
Let me know what's on your mind. For real. And it's kind of I think that's kind of a deep place to head to. You know, we always talk behind the scenes, so there's a lot going on as of recent with rap music. You have Takeoff murder, you know, right in Houston. You know, I'm in Dallas, real close vicinity. But you know, now you hear a lot of people. I'm not the one that like to name drop or talk about what others do. So first, before I go into what the others are doing in rap music, I would talk about the responsibility we have amongst each other. Like, it's a beautiful thing to see y'all here today, that people can come to a union and actually have conversation where we converse and talk about bigger topics, bigger things that have to be talked about. Because, yeah, so that's number one. So I want to say peace, love, and gratitude to the host, to the host, everybody that's on here tonight, and everybody that's out here rocking with us, because that's number one the most. Now, to go into this, we were speaking on words earlier this week, and I think words is a topic to get to because that deals with rap music, which stems from hip hop. Which hip hop had a meaning, higher infinite power, helping our people. So now you deal with a rap where the rappers are becoming disposable, and it started at the bottom, but now it's trickled up to the top. You know, you have people like Jay Prince being attacked like a rapper. You know, now you have the owners of labels actually being attacked, where they are saying, "Don't make me have to defend myself." But yet they own labels. You know, this whole thing is almost being exposed. So when we go to talking about rap and the different things that are taking place here, it's like, okay, you just have to look and see what's going on. The whole thing is about to be exposed. We have had some of the biggest things that all the way up to politics, that you hear people with scandals, all kind of things are from the upper top. The lid is about to blow off of everything. This is why the pressure is becoming on. Yeah. So hey, if you just recognize what's going on, but at the end of the day, I say this, because this conversation we're gonna have today, you know, on this rap music thing. But I say, who's watching the watchers? You know what I'm saying? You have Ring. Everybody has a camera on their front door now. Like who's on the other end watching what's going on there? You know, who's setting up the plays? Like, we can grow an infinite amount of vegetables. There's an infinite amount of land for people to live on. Like, I look, because there's something deeper is causing the issue. I think it'll make us evolve. The pressure is gonna make people eventually evolve. But yeah, bro, this rap music thing, it makes no sense because I know who I am as a person, and then I know how we come off or we get sold to the world. You know, I know that people that look just like me were prophets. I know that these people were builders, that they were king in science. They were king because I know I'm capable. So now when you see you're capable, the only thing you can do now is put those actions where your words are. Like, so yeah, I want to get deep in this rap music thing because it has a profound effect on the youth. A profound effect on the youth because they watching what we do. So yeah, past that, man. I'm gonna pass the mic because I don't want to go on forever. I want to get along with it like Khalid out here. You know what I'm saying? That's the goddess right there. Squirrel good. Say we
Miss
Khalid,
tell me
we
about
got
it.
y'all love. Yeah, talk about it.
What about let's talk about it. What's the rap music and the violence and the influence on the youth? Tell me about it, Miss Khalid.
First of all, I know y'all talking shit because I'm sick, so y'all know I can't even go there with y'all today. So I'm gonna let you have that.
Donnie, what's happening? First off,
what's up, Key? What's up, Dirty?
What's happening? This Miss Khalid.
What's Queen? What's your name, Queen? How you doing, Queen?
Lita, I'm well. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm good. What's up with it? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this fake Friday, man?
Fake Friday, fantastic Friday. You hear me?
Right, all that.
Friday, all that.
Right, all that. Salute.
Miss Khalida was finna go in on our inside about the rap music.
We're gonna let him go first. Y'all always put me on the spot,
Oh, you're scared now. What you got? What you got? Dottie, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Dottie, man. You hear me? What's the effects you think the rap music has on the young life?
Man,
and the world.
I just, man, y'all know how I feel about it. All that, man. I just feel like I just feel like it's a reason for everything, man. I don't think that these rappers is dying for no reason. I don't feel like situations is having no reason. Think about this, man. Why in the Super Bowl, you think about Rihanna and her performance. You think about their performance, and you had backlash because of some of the fact that she didn't undress herself. She was classy. But let's think about last year. People didn't even talk about the fact that we had a 50-something-year-old woman in Mary J. Blige with a camel toe out. And nobody talked about that. But then you have a woman that does it different, very classy because she was pregnant, who her husband is. She say, oh no. And people like, everybody was waiting for the drop clothes. We over here talking about it too, as a king. Like we over here like, when she gonna drop them? And she didn't drop them. Yeah. So you think about just little things like that, and then we think about how this stuff is happening with these rappers, man, and they just dying. They trying to get rid of the influential people that's going on in this culture. You know what I mean? Like the ones that have a real platform, that ones that's really, really listening to. We all listening to these people, and they really not saying stuff that is not gonna be true to us in our walk. And all of a sudden, all of them gone. You know what I mean? So I just believe that it's destined through God, man. It's destined through God. Like what they doing, they trying to knock us out. Like they trying to knock the situation out. I don't know why, but that's not me to put my finger on. But I'm just saying, like, why? Like, I'm just saying that's just my opinion. Like, I only give my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm just saying that's what I think. You know what I mean? But you know how I do.
I can dig
so, Queen,
that.
You can talk.
Appreciate that insight. Maybe she's ready. She don't be getting stage fright right now. You hear
me? I don't get stage fright. I just feel like, y'all be putting me on here to fight for my life against,
us.
Me who have some weird issues with us, and that's but because I don't know how we went from rap music and violence and that influence on the youth to women and Mary J. Blige with a crotch,
This music.
Rihanna.
This music.
It's not rap music. It's not violence. That's not what we were talking about. Like y'all keep taking it back to whatever weird issues y'all have with women, which is very interesting. So I think
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear you, Queen.
I think that
Go ahead.
I think we need to also acknowledge, if we're going to say the violence, rap music and violence and the way that it influences the youth, then it's very valid to also talk about the misogyny and things like that, and why and how it influences the youth. And then we have that youth growing up to be men who have these distorted views and feelings about women, and what we do represent, and what we should and should not do, and what makes us, good, wholesome, worthy women. And why men even think that they can have an opinion on that. Like, why you even think you can have an opinion on Mary J. Blige having a camel toe out? I mean, yes, she's 50, however years old, like
she looks sexy. Yeah.
She looks amazing.
I ain't mad. Hey, go ahead.
Killing these young women. Let her wear what she want to wear. Like, she been through some shit, married and battled abusive relationships and addiction and like all types of shit. Like, let her do her. Like, why is that bothering you? And how does that come into this? Like, I'll be tripping.
Go ahead.
And then you say Rihanna didn't take clothes off. You was waiting on her to take clothes off. So it's like, we can't win no matter what. Motherfucker got their clothes on. You try to figure out why she ain't took no clothes off yet. She don't have no clothes on. Now you want to talk about it. And it's like, what the fuck y'all always talk about women. Do women know what we want? But do y'all really, for real, know what y'all want? Other than to be able to blame every motherfucking problem in the whole entire stratosphere on Black women. But okay, so rap music and violence and the influences that it has on the youth. Right. Of course it has an influence. You have rappers who claim to have made it from nothing and got it out the mud, and now they're living this glamorous life, and so children, youth in the same positions are gonna be like, okay, yeah, I want that. The fucked up part is, when we were coming up, it was more true. Like, they were really getting it out the mud and coming up from nothing, and living what they talked about, and that's how hip hop started. And then even when it turned into a more gangster rap, as they wanted to label it, it was still us telling our stories. It was us just finding a way to be poetic about it, but it was what we went through. Once they found out how that sold, then they went out and found marketable acts, groups, individuals, whatever. And now they have all these, 600 writers writing for them. And, they want to write this and take them out of the suburbs and give them this image and the jewelry and, let them just preach this death and destruction onto our youth, because number one, it sales. And number two, of course, we know that it's profitable, right? Because they're going to have a whole lot of free slavery in the prison systems.
Yes, ma'am.
They're going to forever keep us in a perpetual state of just disorganization and self-hatred and hatred amongst, between men and women, and depression, because that music in itself, especially to young minds that have not grown to know right from wrong and have not seen enough to just be able to pull the entertainment out of it and leave the rest. They are programming them to hate themselves and, to be all into these drugs. I tell my son all the time, when we were coming up, you smoked anything other than weed, we called your ass a crackhead. We didn't get into all the different classifications and this and that. Like, we smoked weed, that was it. We might drink a little bit, but all this pill popping and snorting, and now that shrooms is a big thing. It's just like any and everything is okay now, and they're pushing that on our youth because they know what it's doing to their minds, and also to their sexuality and sense of self, and it's kind of taking everybody to this state of depravity and everything else. So I think that's the influence that it has on the youth, and we should be able to see that throughout the generations in the past few decades, how we have just deteriorated as a people in the community, and what we even crave. Like when Jay-Z said, he got that ignorant shit we love and we need. When he talked about something positive and tried to, put us on another plane, everybody's like, oh, that nigga fell off, and he can't do this and he can't do that. And he was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just give y'all what y'all want. Y'all ain't ready for this. And they're successful about that, and it's a fact. You have a lot of conscious rappers who have come up over the years and will tell you, they did not want us to rap about that. So they didn't market us. They didn't put money behind us, because this is not what they want us, getting out there to the masses, to our people. And so, they turn into, poets, or doing reality TV, or They got a tour instead of returning our music back to its natural state in the state of being able to influence and elevate on a higher level.
I can dig that. Appreciate
I
that
can too.
insight. Appreciate that insight.
Hey Queen, can I real quick, Dirty Queen? Can I just tell you how I really feel like about the women's situation?
Real quick.
Okay, so I just want to let you know, I really agree. Like, I didn't have no problem with last year's Super Bowl. I really feel like Mary showed that she still had it at her age.
You said she had to go out, man.
Yeah, but look, hold on. I gotta get you. Like, I just want to let you know. Like, I didn't have a problem, but my thing is, I got two daughters, and then I would never want my two daughters to think that's all right. And I got a 17-year-old. Hold on. My 17-year-old see Rihanna and she like Rihanna, and then the fact that if she thought that Rihanna's gonna take her clothes off and she didn't, and then the fact that she saw that it was classy in a sense, I think that's a good thing too for our culture, because they always try to put out that we should be we should show our worth, like always. I don't understand why they feel like we should show our worth always, and it don't have to be like that on the biggest stage when everybody looking, because everybody already think like that anyway. For us, that's all.
Both of y'all right.
It's not classy. Let's get that real straight. I love Rihanna's music, but it's not classy. But that's a whole nother issue about.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially at 17.
Okay. Hold on.
To artists and celebrities as role models. So, it's not for them to look to Mary J or Rihanna or whatever for guidance. That's for home and parenting.
Right. I agree with you. I totally agree. Yep.
Is it my turn now, or y'all still talking? You hear me?
No, we hold
on. Let's explain some parliamentary laws. Let's have a cipher. Y'all know what a cipher is? A cipher is a circle. So if I say something, and then it's Knowledge's turn, and then it's Khalid's turn, then it's Donnie's turn. That don't mean I talk, then Knowledge talk, then I talk again. And then, bro, y'all. It's like y'all. They supposed to be professional people, bro. Y'all gotta have we gotta grow as we go. You hear me? Or is it my turn still? Is it my turn yet? Just let me know.
She said everything right, except the shoes.
Yeah. Like back to the we love to do this. We love to do this, the blame game. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. The far as rap music, we love to blame each other for everything we got going on, like we're not programmed, like we're not indoctrinated, or like we're not influenced by the medias that they control. It's the Jewish medias. Most news stations you've seen is Jewish conglomerates, from the music to the rap music, R&B music, and things of that nature. Yeah, we got to do better. We can't converse if we're not listening. We're just waiting for our time to talk. So we're gonna keep it in a cipher. We're gonna instill these parliamentary laws. I'm sure y'all know what parliamentary laws is. It's my turn. It's your turn. It's your turn, and it's your turn. That's simple, because there you go. That's my piece. Knowledge, what you got for us?
Hey, man, I say Friday night party, man. Friday night lights, man. How y'all doing, God body? For a minute. Don't worry about a thing. Hey, look, say, man, for business. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's my turn again. It's my turn again. It's my turn again. You hear me? Go ahead.
About to sit about it.
I should be able to talk when I want to, because
that's how you talk. That's how niggas is.
Because the women lead better than the men anyway. So I should be able to talk when I want to, right? That's what
Hey, look.
Hey, she said it. I did. She
said it. Damn.
Go ahead. Right, she hold it down. She hold it down on her.
We need some Romans on her.
I'm gonna do what motherfuckers don't do. Peace to the goddess. Square business, bro. She came in and rep for women. I've been asking for women to do that shit for a minute. Like, hey, hey, so we up here having men talk, but I can't talk no more to the men without a woman talking for herself. Like, shit, I got tired of trying to talk. I can't talk. I got 3 sisters, bro, but I can't talk for the women. I'm sorry. I feel they plight. I know most women could clean up. They do the bulk work of the shit, and they tired. I know they tired. I know they don't have protect. I know all of the real shit. Like, yeah, I see it. So I know what time it is. But yet and still, I can't speak for women. The woman gonna have to step up and speak for herself. She gonna have to do what the fuck she just did. Then the motherfucker can see your flight. I can see your cry. But if you let your cry come with anger or despair or some other, like, I ain't gonna recognize shit. Tell me you hurt. Tell me I'm fucked up. Like, it's bad like that. You trying to disguise the hurt for I can whoop your ass ain't gonna work for a woman. Like, it's not gonna work for a woman. Like, we gotta be more transparent. Like, break down the rules to this shit. We talking about rap music. So then we get to talking about expression. Rap music really started off from when we just had expression. Y'all see how Dirty was just expressing himself when he was getting sent out of it, for real. That young man was out of there, for real. Oh, spirit, can't tone Pippin. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't know what the fuck I just said, but nigga know what he said, where it come from. But yeah, bro, just about getting more control, man, because yeah, we are at the point where people don't care what they say. Whack 100. Fuck Jay Prince, bro. Dig your mama up. Who in the fuck said? Now, people know you bossing. They know your history. And now a person has put you in a position to where you have to stand. You a person of principle. Now I got to stand on everything that I've been talking up until this point. And I got $1 billion. But now I got to go stand up on some shit because you didn't tell me to bury my mama, bro. Like, hey, man, the fact that we will call each other niggas, bitch, like all these words, you know what I'm saying? It's, yeah, bro, it's almost at a point where somebody got to step up and say enough. Yeah, bro, it is. It's there. You know what I'm saying? It's there. But until somebody say it's there and motherfuckers know what they really standing on, it just continue to be the same motherfucking cycle. You know what I'm saying? Just until then, shit. You know what I'm saying? Until then, what do you do? So shit, it's up to us to start pulling that shit out of each other. You know what I'm saying? We the ancestors. Like, we are the mother right here today. Amen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else had that shit twisted. Big twisted. Now, we the motherfuckers here today. This shit ain't yesterday. Nigga, the pyramids they built up back then, that was for us, bruh, until we know, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's word life. Yeah, bro, what be going on through these frequencies and these ways, bro? If we only just knew better. You know what I'm saying? Amen. We would do better. But hell yeah. Hey, peace out, I'm on there because I'm doing too much. And yeah, y'all have me doing too much tonight. I didn't turn to acknowledge the motherfucking preacher out here. I'm tired of seeing the youngsters. I'm tired of seeing the youngsters die, people disrespect each other. Brothers had to break up a fight with about 30 kids outside my house the other day. And I stay in the you talking about suburbs, bro. Like, yeah, bro, I stay where, yeah, like, what the fuck, y'all? Yeah, bro, like 6 years ago, no people stayed here. Now I'm gonna keep it real. Now the people they call black, now some of them stay here now. But all the little other kids that you see walking, they just walking through the neighborhood. They get shot at. But when it's a group of children that look like myself, 30 of them get around, it's a problem. Why? Like, I jump in front of 30 kids, bro. White men over here, they just standing there, they playing soccer with their daughters, all kind of shit. Bro, I go in front of 30 motherfucking kids and say, man, the fuck is, yeah, bro. At the end of the day, these two little boys, I stop in one place. They go to another place. The little boys start scrapping. One of them in the 8th grade, one of them in the 6th. I grabbed both of them. My foot broke. I grabbed both of their ass like this, literally, bro, and stood there and said, what the fuck is y'all doing? And I say, look at all these little kids around y'all looking at, they right here looking at cheering y'all on. Some of them got phones. Look at what the fuck y'all doing. But then I got to look at the examples. Where are they parents at? Ain't nobody parents out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only motherfucking daddy out of all these neighborhoods bold enough to go in front of 30 kids and say, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, it do get to a point where it's like, yeah, bro, this shit disgusting. That we live in, somebody got to motherfucking be real, homie. Like, this shit pathetic. Motherfucker shoot up a neighborhood where I live at, bro. I'm coming to your house tonight. Do that shit around, bro. You know, and I don't even want to motherfucking say it like that. Like,
mama.
Man, I might need to delete some of the shit that I be really thinking around here, bro. But yeah, bro, it's yeah. Roll that, bro. Somebody else go. It's too much here for me tonight, for real. God, I had too much here tonight.
It's all right. Hey, at least you got it out. At least you got it out, though.
Yeah, I need
we
to.
got Donnie.
So you
we got Donnie. Then we got Miss Khalifa.
No, it's
when you're on the big screen, where you want to go.
The queen's for me.
Listen. When the screen is the big, that means you got the floor. You hear me? That means you got the floor.
I think the queen was on before me, so she can go before me.
She wasn't on before you. She let you go
scared.
first. But go ahead. Yeah, this back to the comment. You ready? There you go.
What am I responding to?
You gave me your insight.
I gave my insight. I don't know. Is there a new point for me to give insight on?
You're not ready. Well done. You're not ready.
And telling us when we can speak and what we can speak.
It's just sometimes we can't be cutting people. We talking about just a basic conversation. Now, when people go to a professional setting at work, they don't act like this at work. They're not cutting their boss off. We got 2 ears and 1 mouth because we're supposed to listen twice as much as we talk. We can't even tell. We done did over 100 shows. We got to keep telling people the same thing. And now everybody's mad. They get offensive. I'm not mad. I'm just like, hey, man,
I'm extremely entertained. You speak like I'm from Chicago, so from where I'm from, you talk like what we call like kind of like a West Side pimp type talk. Like that's how you talking to us. So it's entertaining to me. I'm just highly entertained.
It's just a little cycle part of the programming. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
You ready?
Nope.
That ain't no mean. This ain't to insult nobody, or it's just to inform how we do it. A cipher is like, say if it's my turn, I might say something. I might have a response to what Knowledge said. I'm saying something about what Knowledge said. That don't mean it's Knowledge turn just because I'm responding to something he said. That don't mean it's his turn to cut back in and just disregard everybody else's turn. I don't know. We watch talk shows or anything. So I got a mute button. I don't want to just mute people while they talking. I muted one of my long partners he had a little hissy fit. You hear me? Man. We got to have some type of order. Maybe we need some white people on here to give us order. Maybe we need the white people to control us and tell us what to do, because we can't seem to get it together by ourselves. We can't even have an organized conversation.
What are you talking about? Why would you even say
that? We can't have an organized conversation. Dolly, what you got?
Well, we got an organized conversation, man. Everything. Key to success, man. I'm proud of the fact that you did what you did, like, because it really takes a village to touch these kids, man, and touch our culture, and it's for all cultures. Like, I know how you vibe. Like you said, you watching a set of parents play soccer right there, but they saying the exact same thing you saying, and you looking like, y'all don't care that this is going on right now. Like, I don't care. Like, well, I care, like, because I don't want that around my house. Man, actually, you bring down my property value also too. We gotta keep the property value at wherever we at too. So therefore, we gotta keep this copacetic, like he said, order. Like Dirty said, order. So we gotta keep the order in line, and we just gotta have a grown man personal relationship to let you know that none of these kids out here are gonna be just doing stuff like this in the open, because at the end of the day, we don't get judged like everybody else. We don't. At the end of the day, we know that when we do things, it can be the same exact thing that somebody else did. But then when they think about what we done did, it's to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? And we always gotta be on our P's and Q's, and that's why. Hold on, son. Hold on. So that's no. So hold on, son. Hold on. So that's why I like what you said, Dirty, because like you're right. If this was a professional situation, we have to have order. We gotta talk in our turn. Me and Celine was just. I just wanted to come back to her to let her know, like, I don't see it like what I spoke is not like really how I see it. I was just really expressing what the world was looking at because that's what they look at. But it's just like that. But you know what I mean? But orders got to be in key always when we doing this. You know what I mean? But Key, like I think that you handled it well because I was put in that position too. And I was going to a Midwest City apartment and I'm watching these kids and nobody's there. But then this is what I had to deal with. I had to deal with the mama that was crunk just like the kids. And I'm looking like, hey, why are you helping this? Why don't you tell them to stop? Then the other parents from the other side come and then they start getting into it. And then I just had to walk away because my thing is this. I'm not going to put myself out there. If y'all want to act like that, I'm going to let y'all have that because it really wasn't my fight to the joint. But I don't want them kids to be that's all right because it's a bigger, better situation and what we trying to get off. And we got a platform, like y'all got a platform. Queen, you got a platform now. You here. So therefore, when people see you, they're gonna see you different always now. What you say is key. You know what I mean? And we all gotta speak our real. You know, I'm God friend. I know these two. I talk to a God friend. I can tell this right now how you operating. You God friend. And only thing we try to let off is guys, we try to protect ours. Like he said, this is ours. He gave it to us. We don't have to worry about nothing else. We got to protect it now. Because the thing in this world now, they don't believe that it's ours. And we got to make everybody believe it's ours. It don't matter how low, it don't matter how low we on the totem pole, because some people gonna see us. People will see us eventually, and they gonna think about that group right there, them guys, them people. From little old Oklahoma City, man, Dallas, wherever we at, Chicago, wherever we at, we big. We're not a small boat in this world, because that's the thing. Everybody think that you gotta have millions to be a big boat. No, you gotta start from somewhere, from the bottom to the top. We gotta go there. And I'm about that. And they know, hey, I'm the little bro. I'm just a little bro. I like to just get on here and chop it up with the big bros. You know what I'm saying, Queen? So it's on you now. You got it? Root us now.
Sure. So first, we're really far off topic from rap music and violence and the influence, but I'll follow the flow of the conversation and topic. To Dirty's point, or to respond, which I know it was facetious, but I'm going to respond to it anyway, because I think that it is all related to some of the issues in rap music, which is how we used to own our music and our culture and our influence.
Yeah,
we don't own that anymore, right? So the white man owns that, right? And so when you want to really be true to you, when you want to step out of line, they kind of feel the need to keep the order, right? Which is why you might think that some of us might need a white man to come in and keep us in order. First of all, certain platforms like this, and that's another thing about us and our culture, our passion and our ability to converse and kind of sort of debate, but still be full of passion, but also love and not be confrontational, is what makes us us, right? It's what makes them watch us before they'll watch somebody else on a different platform doing the same thing, because they're not us, because they don't have that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You want people to have that passion and to keep you entertained, but to be true to themselves. So I think it's important, and I think that's a topic for another day, to discuss why so many Black people feel the need to say those types of things, and because it's rooted in so much truth that so many of us feel like that's the only thing that can get us in order, and that the rest of us will only respond, to the white man or white people or whatever, right? That goes back to, slavery, masters, overseers. And that's a deeper issue. Things that are said in Broken Matters are always rooted in truth, and that's an issue. But so, yeah, talk about the influence on the youth. I think that's a big influence. When you have people rappers who are making millions of dollars. That's something to talk about too, but they are still not in control of their craft and of what they say. And if they step out of line, or once they speak the real truth, they are punished publicly and brought down, and kind of a get back in your place boy type of position. And to have that instilled on our youth so young, you don't have to have slavery in a traditional sense. You don't have to have a slave master or overseer in the traditional sense. When you have this, you have social media, you have a rapper that's making all this money and talking all this shit. He'll talk about how he'll get out there and, they'll do drills, they'll kill other black men, they'll do this or do that. But they better not say a certain thing, because here comes this white man, which is the head of the label, or who is pulling the strings on his endorsements. They can snatch all his money from him because he still has not made himself independent enough, and who still is a slave to either the dollar or the fame, because the fame seems to be way more dangerous than the actual money itself. And so once they make themselves a slave to that, that's important to me, because the youth now, they have an entrepreneurial spirit. They're on here, they're doing things online, and they have podcasts and clothing labels and their own businesses. And you got the young girls doing hair and lashes and nails and everything at a very young age, and having their own salons and this and that. But is rap music teaching them about financial independence and investing and this and that, or is it teaching them about the fame and the clout and having so many followers and being famous and having everybody know your name? And it doesn't tell them the dangers of that, and it doesn't tell them about how many people are extremely famous but are broke because they are not financially independent. They're not making good financial choices. They touch a whole lot of money and blow through it fast, and then 2 years from now they're back trying to get a regular fucking job, or do something else, or they back to scamming and get locked up. So that's another influence that they have on our youth. That's negative. Is all they need is one big break. Everybody trying to rap. Everybody got a a mixtape or this or that. They just want that big break so that they can get famous. Fame does not equate, is not equal to wealth. And they need to understand that money is not equal to wealth. But fame absolutely is not equal to wealth. And that's something that needs to be talked about. That's something that we need to teach the youth.
I appreciate that insight. Knowledge is key. What's happening?
What's up, guy? Well, what's good with you? Hey, I just want everybody to know, hey, what y'all just seen for me was that nigga ain't going back to work no more. Shit, like that's what like show the vibration of the world to the world, to let y'all know. Yeah, there will be a lot of shit coming here real around soon. Yeah, just watch on top of that. But to speak on what was being said, man, the image of rap music, bro, the image of it, the image of it. So picture this. Picture every religion in the world. You're not just knowing that religion, you knowing other religions. Like you knew all the religions in the world, not just yours. Then you're outside of the box. People get criticized for being outside of the box, and people say you should be inside of the box. There are certain simple concepts that we can use to really unify all these different type of people that have been separate forever. Like there are so many simple ways to unify. Yeah, bro. Like it's like we like magnets. Whatever we think about or really choose to say, if you come with the same motherfucking passion and aggression, that means sexual energy is something huge too. And we'll talk about that in talking about rap music. It's the reason why they deviate and want you to think sexually, bro, because your life source is so powerful. It is so powerful that it can create 400 million lives every time one man ejaculates. So if you think about that same energy kept and harnessed within your body, and you able to rotate it and actually do from it's coming up from your brain, if you actually able to bounce that shit up and forth down your spinal cord, if you start learning half of what you should know about yourself, women, there are so many things the woman is supposed to know about herself. But you go so far into it being a man where I say, okay, I've never had a cycle, so I can tell her to, I can tell her to take Macaroon if she has a problem with menstrual cramps. I could tell a woman there are herbs that you can take that are more powerful than any pill you can take. You can tell a person, but they won't know because we sold all these different things. Hey, take this Metavore, whatever. We told all these, bro. It's crazy the world we live in, to say the least. To say the least. But eventually, that was my take too on Kalita saying something, and she said mushrooms. Yeah. Like, plants and herbs are not bad. When it started having shit inside the ingredients that you don't know what it's saying, chloramide 6712. Man, stay away from that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if it say that, hey, stay away from it. But if it's something like a mushroom, a weed, a herb, a grass that grew outside, oh, it's illegal. Chop it down. Fuck that. Stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, somewhere common sense is gonna start kicking in within human beings. We gotta hit that corrective nature. We so far on this. We've been talking this shit. You know what? A bitch shut. Hey, you wake the fuck up. Like, realize it's real. It's what we gonna do right now. Not what happened yesterday. Not. Yeah, we was the ones who saved this planet several times in extinction. You know, this dinosaur other world right outside of this. Man, we have to really, I say there is such thing of Akashic records. All right, we're gonna tap back into that part of it for real. Hey, Dirty Mac, what's up, God, buddy? You go pop it, bro. You been sitting out, man.
No, I'm not. If you go back and watch the show, I ain't cussing. I'm not sent out of it. It's just black people. Some of us got a problems with authority. You hear me? You can tell. You can say this, and that. I mean, it's a conversation. It's a cipher. Like I say, it's if you go back and watch the show, you'll see who doing all the cussing, who sent out of it for real. From the reactions, you can't tell people nothing. And we got parents thinking they can say what they want to say. I can tell who the authority. It's no authority. It's I'm the moderator. If that's what you asking, I'm the moderator. I'm the host. I'm the moderator. I'm the moderator. Is it my turn? Is it my turn? Or I'm just checking. You know, I sat and listened. Okay, I'm just listening. I was listening when y'all talking. I was listening when y'all was talking, and now I'm talking.
I don't give a fuck what people do.
I know it's funny to me. You say I got the problem. You got the problem with the authority. I thought it was my turn. It's your turn.
I do have the problem with authority.
That's what's going on.
I do.
You ready? You ready?
I have a problem with authority.
Absolutely.
I do. I do. Some of us don't. I have a problem with authority.
Yeah.
Let the whole world know that shit right now with nobody else saying, bro, I got a problem with authority.
Listen louder. That's a lot of black people's problem.
I'm keeping it 100.
That's a lot of black men's problem.
No,
it's
bro.
Your turn. Here you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You put a raccoon in the corner. What he gonna do? He gonna fight his way out there, motherfucker. I got a problem with anything trying to close me in. If you trying to box me in, lock me in with anything, I have a problem with the yeah, bro. It's my business. We niggas, man. Now we niggas.
Yeah, that's some nigga shit, bro. That's nigga shit, bro. That's nigga shit, bro.
Who the authority?
What you mean?
But it's online.
Here you go. It's your time. It's your turn to talk, bro. It's your turn to talk, bro.
I don't know.
It's your turn to talk, bro.
Yeah.
There you go. You got it. You got the floor, bro.
Nah, I don't do this. Yeah, I don't do this.
You got the floor.
Women. I had the floor. What's up, world? What's up, world? What's popping with it? Shit, I can tell you all this shit easy to me. Hell yeah, this shit is real easy to me, for real. This is man. Rap, music, and influence. Yeah, how does it influence the youth? To the youth, this is a prime example. What you are seeing here tonight is the prime example of how.
No wonder the youth lost.
Man, thank you. Oh my God. This is the problem with the authority today. Here we go.
We're in 45 minutes. This is a conversation mode. When it's like this, it's more of a conversation mode. Now talk freely. Talk freely. This is a conversation mode. Shit.
This is what it's supposed to happen right here. This is what's supposed
to happen. Motherfuckers in their emotions and shit. You hear me?
Hey, I don't think,
bro. That's
I don't think
I think
they
that motherfucking emotions and shit. Yeah.
I don't think hey, like both of y'all. I don't watch y'all do live. This is the first time I ever saw y'all do this. So therefore, at the end of the day, look,
man, that's some,
y'all, no.
Shit.
Key understands everything too, and Key really we do have an authority, but when it comes to you, it's not a part of authority because we know order.
I'm not no motherfucker. I'm just the host. I'm not no fucking authority. I'm telling you talking, and I'm just fuck you talking. I got something to say. You can't tell me what to say, and then we supposed to get up here and tell the rappers what they supposed to say. Yeah, that's what they say. You can't tell me what to say when I can talk. I can talk when I want to talk, and then niggas want to tell the rappers what the fuck they supposed to talk.
He trying to bother you on purpose. He over here trying to bother you on purpose. Y'all better stop. Like, stop.
Hold on, bro. Where you know me from, homie? Hold on. Who you know me from?
Can I?
Yeah, she talking to. What going down?
Can I speak?
That's why we start parliamentary laws to prevent chaos and motherfuckers' attitudes and shit. I've been doing this shit. Go ahead. You got it. You got it.
I just want to acknowledge that it's not the woman on the panel that's spazzing out right now. I just want to give the women a shout out right now because it's not me, So, and then I'm gonna be quiet.
But still a shot though.
Goddamn, why start now?
Right.
Shit, has been talking when they went to the
right.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Is anybody? It's the freestyle session now. Let these niggas come up. Y'all can come up with the fucking rules. Somebody gotta be the authority. Somebody gotta do it. You hear me? Somebody gotta do it.
I'm waiting.
That's why I say when they go to the Phillies. When they go to the Phillies, I bet you that's why I say niggas is used for the white people being the authority. You hear me? They don't act like this for white people. You to get back on live. They don't act like this for white people. You hear me? Yeah, I'm my authority. Shit.
It's my first time hearing him talk like this.
Dirty. Yeah, get back on live. Dirty, get us back. Get back on the situation. Dirty.
Hey, in closing, get back on the situation, bro. This is why the youth is fucked up with the rap music. The goddamn parents is fucked up. They think they say what the fuck they want to say. You hear me? In closing, we appreciate y'all pulling up, fucking with us. Y'all could have been anywhere else.